my life mission. I'm telling you this now. Me born a bumble clot Jamaica. Me no response to nobody. So when a pussy like y'all try to play me, me not come here to get run around by nobody, dog. And nobody you respect that I respect can stop me. Only thing you won't ever catch me doing, I will never walk myself into a jail cell. Because I know where your mama live and I know where you live at. But I don't play those games. Just keep saying that. I'm going to just keep saying that. You'll never have me walk myself in a jail cell. But I'm always ready for you to walk yourself into a casket for that dumb shit you did.
Tory, plenty of times Parks and I have come from state to
actually understand the luxury they're being provided. Some of this could come off as upside down when it's really a blessing. So someone who's receiving something above and beyond what they should be getting may look at it like the opposite if they don't know what they're looking at. And so when Joe was deciding to be over generous and go above and beyond the agreement, those would be the moments that myself
I'm muted, right? Maybe it was glad that I was muted. I was saying some wild shit just now. I said some wild shit. Nah, yo, the point is this, man. I don't want to see nobody really even talk to me about how a homie is, whatever. The moment you pull up to a nigga's crib, bro, like, you stop talking a lot of shit. Like, shit is on a different level. Until that pussy ass nigga Rory McFarlane, whatever his name is. And again, as I said, one thing with me, I ain't never gonna be dumb enough to walk myself into a jail cell. You know I keep that letter. I'm gonna bring it down in a second. No matter whatever happened with me, that bum ass nigga, I'm gonna always have the proof that this nigga tried to put a threat on my life at first, and whatever happened, I just had to defend myself. Straight up. We got cameras for that. We got the actual letter. We got everything. But if anybody think that, yo, act you going too hard, get your bitch ass the fuck on out of here. You play with me, and I mean any nigga. It could even be a rapper. You play me like that, all right, cool. Bruh, at the end of the day, we all men. But I'm going to tell you the truth. that nigga crossed the line that if any of y'all thought Joe Budden could ever fix that, y'all look crazy. If you thought Joe could have told me chill, nigga, fuck any millions of dollars I could have got with Joe. That shit can't squash that. Facts. If Joe told me, act, the only way I work with you is if you don't say nothing about that nigga, I say, Joe, fuck that. I'll never work with you again in my life. That's how it goes. Because if somebody pulled up on Joe where Joe and his newborn was at, I promise you, man, Joe would be, come on, man. Like, y'all stop playing. Y'all stop with the bullshit. So when I hear people be saying that, oh, Joe should have said this to act, you think Joe could have said nothing to me, bro? They would have hung up in that nigga's face, man. Straight up. I would have hung up in his face. Like, get off my line, bro. Was you trying to protect your little podcast? You trying to protect that little bitch ass nigga? Go ask that nigga why he did it. Because it told me a different thing. Until that's answered, my nigga, I don't want to hear nobody. I don't want to hear Joe. I never asked Joe for his opinion on that person. Ask that nigga. That pussy ass nigga Rory asked for my number from another nigga. And you know what I told him? I said, bruh, I said, yo, that nigga say you want to talk to me? I said, let me ask you a question. Did that nigga tell you about what he did at my crib? Oh, no, he said it wasn't him. It was his girl, blah, blah. Click. I'm good. I don't want to talk about that shit no more. That nigga gonna lie to y'all. I'm straight. I don't want no nigga to lie to me about some shit that I already know. Rory, you are dead pussy, nigga. Until you come out and admit, I don't care nothing about you and Joe. You can rob Joe, Joe can rob you. I don't give a fuck. I'm rich, nigga. I don't care. I will be on your head top till you die. Until you come out and you say, act. Listen, it ain't no fucking coincidence that I tweeted your fucking zip code a day after a nigga dropped something in your mailbox and also reference calling or reference Stooges, which you've always called us. If you keep lying about that, let me tell you this. Listen, my shit up already, so I'm going to have a great time clowning this nigga, dancing on his grave, pissing on his grave for the rest of my career and the time I got on this earth. Because a bitch nigga like Rory will never have me feel any type of discomfort where I live at. And if you ain't realized, I've been egging this pussy ass nigga on for him to say something or do something else. But it ain't happened yet. Every night, I'm like, tonight, never. So this bitch ass nigga Rory, just always remember, fuck what you got going on with Joe Budden. Fuck your relationship, nigga. Fuck everything you got in life. What I got with you will never, ever, 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 ever be over. And that's how deep it is. I'm going to get on stream because I really don't give no fucks about this rest of the shit they talking about. That nigga got fired on. I'll get to that part, but I'm off of the stream because I ain't really. Y'all niggas think I be celebrating that shit. That pussy ass nigga. Until all of y'all, I don't care what type of commentary you got about what I said. I don't care what y'all thought Joe said to me until you get that pussy to admit what the fuck he did. I don't got shit other than smoke for him. Constantly, every day, every moment. I'm going to celebrate every fucking L. I'm going to have my Versace robe, my Lambo, my big ass crib, and I'm going to sit here, laugh while all y'all can hate me till I die. I will never forgive that, and I'm telling you that until that pussy admits that, I will never get over this, okay? Let me just play the part of this nigga got fired. I don't give a fuck about that podcast enough to really go through everything. I'm going to tell you where my hatred come from. A nigga show up to your crib, if you don't got smoke for that nigga for life, you, like, what's up with you? I got smoke with that nigga for life. I'm telling you right now. You feel me? You show up to my crib, I ain't got time for that type of shit. Joe can't save you. What the fuck you think Joe gonna say? Nigga, I make millions a year. If I get with Joe and do a show, okay, it's more millions. I'm rich. You ain't get the memo? Look around. I've been showing y'all everything I've been buying. I'm rich as fuck. I don't need Joe. Joe don't need me. If Joe ever said, act, yo, I'll do a show with you, but you gotta, Joe, you in that show, go to hell. I'm good. I don't need none of that bullshit. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Feel me? You start playing in a certain type of realm, you better keep it there. All right. What my nigga, yo, let me figure this out. Somebody said I'm wilding too much. No, nigga. Never. Never. I'm never wilding too much. I'm telling you my honest opinion, my honest emotions. Because I keep seeing people saying, yo, Ak, you doing too much. I don't want nobody asking me about that shit no more. Ask that pussy ass nigga why the fuck he showed up to my crib. Facts. I ain't drink. You can say, nigga, I'll wake up in the morning and say the same thing. I tweet it out now, nigga. You know when I tweet it, I'll leave it there. Nigga, I'm not beefing with nobody, but I'm just trying to show you that when I'm talking about these niggas, I ain't coming here for entertainment. I know I said it was a classic stream. Y'all got the classic shit already. I'm good. I just want to let that bitch ass nigga know, and both of these niggas know, I will never get past this. I don't care about you and Joe. I don't care. Nigga, I don't care if you work at Walmart, nigga. My goal in life gonna be to buy the Walmart to fire you. I don't care where you're at in life. My goal will always be to ruin you. Because you thought you could play with me, and nobody plays with me like that. I promise you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And if I didn't do it, y'all would call me a bitch. And if I do it, y'all be like, oh my God, he's so pressed. Fuck it. I'm just telling you what matters to me. Only thing I'm going to tell you, y'all ain't never going to see me walk myself into a jail cell or trick myself out of deals I got coming up. I got a lot of great business partners, and I love them. But, hey, just like everybody who got regular business or whatever, everybody got issues and whatever, and they go into shit and they coexist. I coexist as well, all right? Let me just play this last thing. Grant has sent it to me. Grant, thank you for this, by the way. This is the last thing I'm going to play because I don't want to be listening to this whole shit.
And this is no jab to Rory or Mal. I love them both.
Or anyone.
But I just didn't think it was the right move at the time. Certain decisions Joe made to go above and beyond, I felt like were going to hurt us in the long run. Uh-huh. I think it sent the wrong message too soon. And here we are.
Well, shit, the Cash App deal, right?
Well, I mean, the Cash App deal, migrating that from pull up to this when we were in time of need. When
Yo, we lost deals and everybody got a raise.
Mm-hmm. No, we had no deal and everyone had a raise. Be very clear.
Oh, that's what I thought I said.
No, you said we lost deals. Yeah. I'm saying we had no.
We didn't have a deal. We didn't have a deal anywhere.
No, you had a decision to make. What were you going to do in the interim of losing Spotify, having no income for everyone that was working on the podcast, and figuring out what the next steps for the podcast were going to be, being faced with monster propositions and proposals in front of us, and knowing they weren't the right situations, you decided, go ahead and start paying everyone like we're getting paid. That was the move. That was then met with...
I'll speak for the team. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
No, thank you, buddy.
Thank you. Hey, the tours started looking good. We was laughing at Savon. We staying in Four Seasons, hotels everywhere. Mm-hmm. It's 5-star restaurants, 5-star everything. Me and Parks come from something totally different. Corey and Ian come from something totally... Everybody here comes from something totally different. Yeah. So, I mean, you spend the money. It's what I beg Slaughterhouse to do. Hey, can we get a tour bus? Get anything to make the artist feel good. Oh, please.
But it's also a business.
Oh, please. We could be associates kicking it. Who cares? Who cares? Hey, I don't want to hear that friend shit no more.
No doubt.
I don't want to hear that. Everybody opts.
But it's a perk.
Everybody opts.
That's a perk.
Everybody opts. Anybody want. It's on everybody top. I don't want to hear friends no more. I got a few of them, not a lot. Hey, how I view friendship and how other niggas view friendship is very different. Dill would never. Dub would never. My friends, the people that love me, the people y'all was here on the premise of friendship and we was doing this. He still feels like he has choices and options. He feels like he's entitled to more.
Here we go.
Rory, you are in breach of your contract, and from this point forward, you are fired, and you're not welcome back. Does anybody in here have a problem that I'm the person that has to say that? Somewhere else.
PTSD.
I say all of that to say,
let's do it again,
we're going to do this. Since Rory feels like he has so many options here.
Bitch!
Somehow he still feels like he's running the show.
Bitch!
He still feels like he has choices and options.
You bitch!
He feels like he's entitled to more.
Bitch!
Rory, you are in breach of your contract, and from this point forward, you are fired and you're not welcome back. Does anybody in here have a problem that I'm the person that has to say that?
No.
Mal, I'm the person that has to say that. The gall of you to think that you are observing the way that I am, to think that I have to come to you about a problem I have with another man. We have things sorely mistaken around here. That's not ego and arrogance. It's realism. So no, actually, what I was trying to do was, I was going to say that Rory's in breach. Rory's out of here. We're done. We're done with Rory. Enough of this. He has to go. In the event that you can correct your energy and your thinking and everything that's going on with you and this fucking catastrophe that's going on with you, then let's talk about re-entry. But you don't get to hold the cards for re-entry. Why does he keep talking that way? Can somebody answer me?
Because you
Don't say nothing. Don't worry about it. I'll take accountability. I own it. I own it. I own it. I will own it. We have been friends. I've been handling them as friends. I've been handling people with kid gloves. I'm trying to tiptoe around certain things, but we can no longer do that. There's businesses to run. There's millions to make. The end. If you want to call me phony, I'll take it. I've been called worse by better.
Yeah, I wanted to have that conversation. I wanted you to have that conversation a while ago. You know that.
Characterized. He kept saying that last part. Oh, I don't want you to paint me that way. I purposely said, I was like, all right, we're the guys that changed when some money came around. No, don't say that. Don't say that. No, I'm saying it because that's what happened. That's exactly what happened. Some money came around and now y'all think that I got to tell y'all false information to keep more money because y'all are owed more money? I'm rich. In spirit. Not when I say I'm rich a lot, but I don't mean in money. I mean in spirit.
You're doing pretty good, too.
Joe,
I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable in happiness. I negotiate for happiness. I don't negotiate for money.
Real shit.
Because I negotiate for happiness, money came.
Right.
Yep.
Real shit.
I got millions waiting with Puff. State of the culture, it can happen. I have millions waiting with Love and Hip Hop. I have millions waiting with Academics. Millions. What are we talking about?
Joe, you lost maybe $150 for that nigga. We gonna get the millions. We gonna get the millions, my brother. We gonna get the millions.
I don't have to cheat you in Monopoly. I own the deed. It's mine. And how the fuck do y'all know if I had plans of divvying it up, giving ownership contingent on the work that I see? How do you know if I ain't trying to fucking find a way for this thing to go public, raise some money, and everybody get paid? See, entitlement. I came in here and offered Bitcoin out of the kindness of my fucking heart. Know what these niggas said? Oh, this is $1. This is $5. Excuse me? I made a mistake. It's not $5. It's mad Bitcoin, and Bitcoin has gone up mad points since I said that to you. It wasn't $5, and I'm your friend. Why the fuck do you think I would be sitting here offering you $5? You fucking idiot, is what I want to say. I've seen entitlement in too many places. I'm ending here. We've had this whole podcast, and we still ain't even talk about
J. Cole?
We've had this whole podcast and we still ain't talk about the role that Academics plays in all of this.
Yeah.
We have not talked about that really uncomfortable conversation between Rory and myself probably 8-9 months ago. Hey, where they talking about the trauma starts, for me it starts long before that. Before that pod, Rory for some reason was questioning me and friendship. And my character. You was there. You was there.
I was there.
He was questioning my friendship and my character as someone that has overpaid him and overprotected him. Because I speak to Academics. Because I did a live with Academics.
Why are you not allowed to communicate with this man? I'm so confused with that whole thing.
And that was the same pod that I came in here and said, I was referencing Snowfall. I said, y'all want me to be mad at how another nigga talk? They both sat here and agreed, man. Yeah. No, nigga. That's what y'all doing. Rory thought that our friendship was in turmoil, and I didn't view him as a friend, and he couldn't view me as a friend because I may work with Akademics again in the future.
The Rory&Mal
we had a show that I think was one of the best shows ever made.
That's a great show.
And we have been getting offers for that show since I left that show. That's on us to do it or not. He don't need it, and I don't need it. Nobody needs it. Everybody's rich. Niggas is cute.
Everybody go like that post. It's on my Instagram right now.
Vacaying with fiancés. I wasn't that fortunate.
With the pigs, man.
Yeah, I was vacaying.
Hold on, chat. I'm about to go get the letter. I'm about to put that up on Instagram. I'm going to show him, nigga, I ruined your life over a fucking letter. A Hallmark card ruined your fucking life, you fucking bum. A Hallmark card you bought and you decided to drop here ruined your life, nigga. Lost your livelihood. Lost your queen, nigga. Lost everything you fucking got. I'm putting it up on the gram. Let me go get that shit right now.
Differently about it. I've worked with him. I understand him. I get it. But that was a real bad pod the day that we recorded that when he was mad. And then Mal came in and Rory said, Mal, you know Joe would work with Akademics again? And Mal said, yeah, man, but you already knew that. I didn't pay that no mind, that little exchange. But boy, was it important. These niggas been talking. They ain't stopped talking. They been talking a while. I'm sorry that they feel like that's an indictment against our friendship that I would work with Akademics again, but I can work with people I have differences with. I can work with people I disagree with. I can work with people. Hey, I've gone my whole career saying fuck everybody and fuck numbers. I'm going to do what I want. It wasn't so fruitful. I'm done with that. I can work with people. I'm coming up with ideas for me and people. And that was the same day I said to Rory,
Chad, help me with this photo shoot. I never got rid of it. I'm going to take a picture of it. I'm going to put it on the gram. I'm going to leave it there. This is why I ruined your life, you bitch-ass nigga. Let me take pictures right now. I want to remind you why your life in turmoil. There we go. That's why I ruined your life, nigga. Bet. Throw it up on the gram right now, chat. Everybody go like that. Hold up. In case anybody ever think I'm lying, I don't do lies. Here we go. Hey, oh my God, this thing is too big. Hold on, my bad. Pause. It's at I Am Academics if you're wondering what it is. There we go. Here we go. What's Mealy Mo's tag? I'm tagging both in bum ass things. What's his name? I don't even know his Instagram. It's up there, chat. Everybody go like this right here and comment. Sit right here. I said, this is why I ruined your life. I hope you have nightmares about doing this for the rest of your life, you fucking bozo. Rest in peace. This is it right here. Yeah. Ain't no postage on it. They just dropped it off. I told y'all they dropped it off. I told you they drove up with the key. I told you. This is why I ruined that bum ass nigga's life. And this is why I'm gonna keep ruining his life every single day. I'm gonna leave that up there. That's gonna be I hope Instagram don't delete. If it ever get deleted, it's Instagram. I never take that off. That's why I ruined his life, nigga. Let's go back to Joe. What are you saying, Joe?
Y'all was there. What he told me? No.
Hold on,
I'll
let's
come
go back a
clean.
little bit. Let's go back a little bit.
Rory said, Mal, you know Joe would work with Academics again? And Mal said, yeah, man, but you already knew that. I didn't pay that no mind, that little exchange. But boy, was it important. These niggas been talking. They ain't stopped talking. They been talking a while. I'm sorry that they feel like that's an indictment against our friendship that I would work with Academics again, but I can work with people I have differences with. I can work with people I disagree with. I can work with people. Hey, I've gone my whole career saying fuck everybody and fuck numbers. I'm going to do what I want. It wasn't so fruitful. I'm done with that. I can work with people. I'm coming up with ideas for me and people. And that was the same day I said to Rory, did you send some niggas to his house? You was there. Mm-hmm. You was there. You was there. Y'all was there. What he told me? No. I'll come clean. I wasn't really asking for him to tell me whether he was or not. I was asking as the perfect runway for me to say, Rory, do you know I'm trying to get $100 million from Spotify or anybody else? And you as a profit participant, if you're sitting here actively going to people's houses in an attempt to hurt them or drop a letter in the mailbox or do anything of that sort, your head's not in the game, which would add to what I've been thinking about you. Your head is not in the game. But he told me no, so I left it alone. And he then took offense that I believed that he did that. But it's not that I believe that he did that. I just believe that Academics believe that. I don't know that man to be a liar. I do not know Act to be a liar. I know him to have a different understanding of some things. But I do not know him to be a liar. That's not an indictment against you, Rory. I just don't know him to lie. So if he's saying that he believes it, and guess what? If you did that, and I think you did it too, you gonna take whatever comes with it. If he wanna kill you for the rest of his life, Rory, you gonna have to take it. That's part of accountability. Taking what comes with an action that you did. And I don't know if you did it or not. I ain't spoke to him about it. I ain't spoke to you about it since then. But what I do know is I would have told you that's the wrong move. If you want to squash something, maybe you don't. But we should if we're trying to get $100 million from somewhere. If you want to squash it, let me go squash it. Let me talk to him. I know him. I can kick it with him. He got his own mind. I can't make him do shit. But let me try it. I don't know what the beef there is. But from that point on, I think Rory looked at our friendship a little differently. And I never jumped in. Because if you send somebody to my house, or if I believe that, then you got to take what comes with that. That's none of my business. I'm staying out of it. As a friend. I don't think Ack is a threat to Rory. I don't think he has any idea of trying to harm Rory physically. Are you kidding me? You want me to take my mind away from real business and millions to deal with you thinking Ack is about to do something that he never did? Over a girl that you with or not with, it's none of my business. It's your personal shit. It's not mine. But we can't keep avoiding the fucking elephant in the room. I thought everybody was looking at Ack the way I was looking at him. Like, how's Ack? I didn't think people were really affected by anything Akademics was saying. That's how it was painted behind the scenes, you guys that's not here. Y'all said y'all wasn't affected. But then you keep looking affected. And I keep dealing with the effects and the ramifications of it without talking to Ak. And y'all think that I'm leaking information to Ak. No, he's just good at what he does. I ain't spoke to this kid. This man, he ain't a kid. He might have been a kid back then. He's a man today. I ain't spoke to him. He's guessing because he's worked with me and he's good at guessing, you guys. And if y'all took the shame out of it.
Yo, I promise you, what Joe is saying is right. Everything he's saying is right. And now I understand why Joe never intervened. I kind of did look at Joe a little. I'm like, damn, yo, Joe, yo, the niggas that's on your pot, like, if you don't want me, yo, I thought about this. I was like, yo, Joe, you know, I'm not trying to destroy you. You know that's not the case. But they're on the podcast that you're on. I'm going to light fire to that shit every day. If you don't want me, and I always thought about, I'm like, yo, it's going to do collateral damage because you're going to be effective. These bum-ass niggas ain't going to come to work. I always thought, I'm like, yo, well, it's probably is in Joe's best interest to, like, step in and say something. But now I'm knowing why. Like, bro, them niggas ain't want that nigga to even fuck with me. They was like, yo, nah. Like, Joe was probably telling him, like, yo, bro, I could probably, like, bro, like, let's just talk about this and figure this out. Like, I know him a little bit. Let me just talk about this. Them niggas was trying to tell him, yo, just don't fuck with that nigga. All right, cool. But now, and this is where, you know, I told you I always felt conflicted because I ain't never tried. I don't want to do nothing that ever hurt Joe. That's why I'm here promoting his Patreon. I'm here still promoting the Joe Budden podcast. But when I see a nigga who's on Joe's platform, if the only way to hurt that bum is to light it on fire and burn it, nigga, I'm gonna light it on fire and burn it. Joe never came to me and said, yo, Ak, yo, this is what he said, whatever. And I always thought, I'm like, yo, damn, maybe Joe's just playing the business-wise, because me and Joe, we got business shit going on, right? But we're hearing it. He's saying it live. He's saying, bro, them niggas didn't want me to talk to him at all. They didn't want me to squash it. They didn't want me to do nothing. They didn't want me to deal with this guy. Okay, cool. So now when I'm violating him, stop asking Joe to, like, yo, Joe to step in. I'm going to violate this nigga forever. I'm telling you this right now. It's like, it ain't going to change tomorrow. It ain't going to change next week. I'm telling you this forever. I'm always violating this nigga. That's just the facts. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. So I'll be like blaming Joe for shit. Yeah, I looked at shit. I'm like, yo, why Joe ain't really saying nothing? Now I'm understanding. Them niggas was trying to tell Joe, like, yo, bro, we not trying to deal with this nigga, bro. Like, bro, we don't want to. Cool. All right. Now y'all going to deal with the consequences. And that's why I'm glad they off Joe's platform, because anything I crash and burn with these niggas now, it won't be affecting Joe. It'll be just affecting them. Anything in life. Anything.
You're working with your friend and you both are rich. If you came in here and took the shame out of it, if you came in and addressed this shit a year and a half ago, like I asked both of you niggas to do,